Fantabulous, great, and tempestuous evening, everyone. And a very good morning and great noon to all the lovely and lively audience. I, Supriya Kumar Velan, welcome you all to our global talk show, Share Your Life Story Experience by Business Power Academy, Netherlands. And this show inspires millions today. Today, we have a very special, great guest, Coach Milind Kher, sir. Welcome to our show, sir.
Yeah, very good evening to you. I'm so glad to be here on this show.
Thank you, sir. Well, Coach Milind Kher is a versatile professional CEO of HQ, that is Hospitality Curum, a wellness evangelist, has used his skills in life skills training to build this. His core areas of competence are communication skills and mind science, which include emotional intelligence and NLP, a sales and marketing professional, and also HR professional. He is a certified extended DISC leadership coach, a neuro-linguistic programming, and ICF life skills coach. So what not, Milind Kher, sir? Welcome once again to this show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, moving towards a journey, sir, we know everything about you, your expertise, your success, but still we want to know one question, which is my first question to you. What was it about Camelin that fascinated you and made you want to take the job?
Yeah, so I have always been a very, very strong advocate of good health. And because of that, I later became a wellness evangelist. So at Camlin, I got a break into the pharmaceutical division. And we were supposed to launch pharmaceuticals in Mumbai. And I was very, very glad to be a part of that. And we had such fantastic drugs, like we had anti-helmintics, we had anti-asthmatics, we had anti-amoebics, and we really, really did make an impact in a very short time. And I was so happy to see all the chemists stocking our products and to see very prominent doctors writing our products and our presence in hospitals like Jaslok and Bombay Hospital and all that.
That's really great, and really it is the basic core which you have given us, how you have started, how you have moved, and it's really an inspiring one too. Sir, we also have heard about your ITC, and my question and my interestedness is, when we are talking about ITC Limited, what were some of the most exciting assignments you handled in ITC, and what did you learn from it?
Okay, so I have been involved in many, many brand launches which were very successful, and they created a very high impact and all that. However, what I would like to talk about is something other than all these brand launches. There are three things that come to mind as far as I'm concerned. One is social marketing. Then I also want to talk about trade marketing. And then finally, I want to talk about ITC foods. So social marketing was a huge challenge. So social marketing was all about helping the government of India in implementing its family planning program. And I had to, at the entry level of the company, I had to appoint independently 51 distributors. And I appointed those 51 distributors where in central and eastern UP. Okay, so central and eastern UP, getting people onto the concept of family planning was not really so simple at all. And still, there was a lot of hardcore store to store selling, which I did. There was a lot of buy-in from the distributors, which I needed to do. Then coordination with the Ministry of Health, all those things, they really stood me in good stead. And what I learned from this is that no matter how difficult things look, things are never impossible, and fortune favors the brave. So that is as far as this social marketing is concerned. Come to trade marketing. Trade marketing was a very revolutionary concept in ITC. The fundamental premise of this was mutuality. Everything happens through mutuality, and we do not work through people, we work with people. So we inducted into the sales force a whole new team of supervisors, and those people would also inculcate trade marketing in the hawkers that went from store to store. So, the hawkers, the supervisors, the distributors, the executives, I had to cascade the trade marketing thing to all these people. And besides that, I had to do it to senior level people within the company. And I did that in various locations of the company. And this was part of the competitive edge series, which was introduced to us by British American Tobacco. BAT was the main holding company, and it was a terrific thing implementing it across the company, this trade marketing thing. Then there was ITC Foods. ITC Foods was a huge challenge. Why was ITC Foods a huge challenge? Because nobody had ever heard of ITC in the foods section. And there also I learned that just having a big brand behind you does not make a difference if the category that you're entering is an entirely new category. And yes, it was a very difficult proposition getting all our products placed at the counters. And a huge challenge that we had was the number one staple in the country. Okay, wheat staple, number one wheat staple in the country. We had to defeat it in 3 years, and it belonged to a humongously large multinational. So that was a fantastic challenge. However, one thing that I always practiced and I encouraged others to practice is that you have to lead by example. So everywhere, whether it was a convenience outlet, whether it was a grocery outlet, a departmental store, or a mall, or whatever, I ensured that I personally sold the product there so that everybody could see that I walked my talk on that. So these were some of the exciting assignments that I did in ITC. And the common thread running through all was about people. Ultimately, it's all about people orientation. And people are the ones who run the business. People are what take the business forward. And if you can look properly after your people will look after your business. That is what I learned.
Superb, sir. And I loved your lines. If you look after the people, your people will respect you. This is the truth of the life. And the business mantra which you have given is really, really remarkable. And sir, till now, I was not knowing anything about ITC. But the way you told in such a lucid manner, that's really, really great and incredible. So that's really wonderful. Sir, I've
Thank
also known when I was going through your CV, biodata, your biography, I saw you also worked in different sectors like Tara Jewels. And I was
Hmm.
thinking, I will definitely going to ask this question to Milind Kher Sarji. And my question is, how were you able to add value in Tara Jewels, diamonds, and jewelry, being a very different line from yours?
Yeah, okay. So here I think it was my adaptability and my linguistic skills which helped, because the language that is followed in the diamond market, okay, nobody follows English out there. Everybody speaks in Gujarati. So I would be conversing with everybody fluently in Gujarati in the diamond market. And I put a personal touch to the whole thing when I was heading the diamond buying operations. during Diwali, when the gifts were distributed, I had a team of 300 people under me. I personally handed over the Diwali gift to each of those 300 persons. So, automatically I got face-to-face contact with them, and I got to know their names and everything. Then after that, when I moved to the jewelry retail division, there also people came into play. I appointed the store staff for 31 stores across the country. And I was responsible not only for their appointment, I was responsible for their training, and which I carried out extensively. And that is something that gave me a lot of personal pleasure and satisfaction. Yes.
Sir, I will say only one thing. When I came to know that 300 people, you have given the gifts with your own hands, it's really, really, I must say, a respect and incredible thing. Generally, what happens, I have seen in most of the organization where people thinks giving gift is just like, shouldering the responsibility. But
Mm.
when you connect people to people through their heart, through their respect, that place which you create in their heart will never going out of the mind or out of their memories forever. And that's the bonding you had created with those people. And it's really hats off to you, sir, for your generosity, for your humbleness, which you have bonded with those people. And I am sure those people are still loving you, still remembering you for your lovely gifts. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Yes.
yes, sir. Sir, one more thing I would like to know, and it is a topic of interestedness to me. While working with Vidya Alankar, as you told me, what value you added over there, and what was the charismatic personality you spreaded over there? We would love to know that.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you know, Vidyalankar is in the educational sector. So the educational sector really needs a lot of innovation. It needs a lot of life to be infused into it, so that we can take things ahead. So just like we have this Make in India concept, I believe in the concept of learn in India also, which I'm working on today also, and I'll tell you when we come to talking about my own business. So I wanted to bring the most contemporary practices to the education business. So I worked very hard on uh, in the field of talent acquisition. So I was personally responsible for extensively interviewing all the teaching staff as well as the non-teaching staff, and I think I must have conducted literally hundreds of interviews. So that gave me a very rich experience. But that was not the only thing. I was also responsible for the training and development of all the teaching as well as the non-teaching staff. So that was also a very exciting experience. And then in terms of marketing, being able to counsel the people who were acting as counselors for admission, being able to draft the pitch for making people come to Vidyalankar to seek admission, all these things, I think, give me a lot of satisfaction in my Vidyalankar job.
That's great. So Vidya Alankar, as the name indicates, Vidya and Alankar means adorn. So I
Yeah.
think the adorn is not just because of the name, because of you. You were there, you were teaching, you were taking care of the training and development and all that. So you were the person who adorned over there. I am sure, 200% sure. So thank you so much for this lovely answer. How you have added value, how you have motivated the people, and the most important thing, sir, I loved is how you have connected to the people. Connection is very important. Whether you are connecting online or whether you are connecting offline to your people. And that's the
Mm.
beauty of any training or any coach, you can say, and that you have. So you
Thank you so
told
much.
me
Yeah.
about your business, and
Yeah.
when you said about your business, one question is coming in my mind that how does it feel like when you told me running your own business? So what are the challenges and delights for that?
Okay, for that, first I'll give you a small little brief on what our business is about. So My company is called Hospitality Quorum. I'm the CEO over there, and it is founded by Kher. Okay, and the thing is that we are using uh, the extended disk platform. So our flagship product actually is behavioral assessments. So we have entrepreneur capacity assessment, sales capacity assessment. Now we even have sports capacity assessment. Now the biggest challenge in running your own business is that nobody knows who you are. So to be able to establish an identity for yourself, to be able to get people to know what you are, who you are, how you function, all these things are a big challenge. Whenever I have been working with the bigger brands in the earlier companies, I just had to tell them that, okay, I'm from ITC, I'm from Tara, I'm from Vidyalankar, and then the doors just start opening. But here, doors don't open just like that. We have to know when to knock. We have to know how hard to knock. We have to know when to push. We have to know when to stop. However, what is very exciting about the whole thing is that there is complete autonomy. There is autonomy, and there is a tremendous scope to be able to use as much creativity as possible in the whole thing. So that is what I really liked, and I continue to like about my own business. And now the project that I'm working on is Learn in India. So like we have Make in India, which is a very ambitious thought. uh, Now that of course is going to need a lot of capital investment. It's going to take some time. I believe that Learn in India may not need that much investment. And yeah, we have thousands of years of Indian wisdom behind us, starting right from the Vedic period. Okay, so that's a project that I'm taking forward, and in the times to come, I'm sure you will hear more about it.
Superb. And sir, the way you told me that we have to knock the door, we have to open the door, we have to push the door. And this is the inspiration which every businessman should have to take, should have to think, and should have to carry on in their life. And definitely the success is going to be in the feet. And the Learn in India, which you told, that definitely I'm so excited about it in the coming years. I will be knowing about much more, and I want to associate it with too. So it will be a great privilege for me too. So, well, everybody knows you, that you are the king of emotional intelligence, and even I admire you a lot because this is your subject, which you are a king. I consider this is my own personal feeling to you. I want to know one thing about emotional intelligence. That what is the impact of this emotional intelligence in all that you have done till now?
Okay, so first I'll tell you emotional intelligence at a global level, what the impact is, and then I'll talk about what I've done in my personal space. So the thing is that emotional intelligence is rated as the number 6 life skill on the planet that we need. This rating is done by a body as respected as the World Economic Forum. Okay, so that is one thing. Then it has also been found that 90% of successful people have high emotional intelligence, and 58% of the interpersonal activity that we carry out, success in that depends on emotional intelligence. So this gives you a small little idea of the importance of emotional intelligence. Then, as far as I am concerned, I have believed, very firmly in one principle that is taught by Kathy Pritchard, an Australian author. She says, never dedicate your life to work in ideals. The important thing about life is relationships. So I have been using relationships to forge alliances. I have been using emotional intelligence to be able to get onto a good rapport with people. I have used emotional intelligence also for finding my own, health and peace and everything like that also. So, sometimes people say that there's nothing such as a silver bullet. But if you ask me, I actually think that emotional intelligence is a silver bullet. And if that were to be really used, if people were aware of it and people practiced it, you would not have any conflicts, you would not have any wars, you would not have any resentment or hatred or anything like that. We just need to give it a serious thought and we need to give it a chance. That is what I believe.
That's really great. Emotional intelligence is a silver bullet, which I also know. And all the successful people, sir, which I see in my life, in my experience, they all have high emotional intelligence. Generally, people, what they think that being emotions is called emotional intelligence, because I have been asking this question and I'm getting the same answer. But a new definition from the king of emotional intelligence, today I have got it. So thank you so much for this lovely, lovely, and insightful answer. I must say this. So, before I move to my next question, I would like to know that in your leisure time activities, in your free time activities, or you can say, what are your hobbies, which everybody would love to know this today?
Okay, so what I like to do a lot is I like to watch Nat Geo Wild and Animal Planet. Those are the only two TV channels that I watch at all. However, I do watch a lot of micro content on YouTube. So I'm able to learn a lot about how businesses function. I'm able to understand a lot about geopolitics. I'm able to understand about science. I'm able to understand about religion, all these things. And other than that, of course, uh, fitness is another thing that I'm very devoted to. So I devote 90 minutes every day to an intense cardio workout, and I like listening to music. I like reading books. I like connecting with people, all sorts of things. Yeah.
That's superb. And I would love to tell my viewers who are watching us live that no matter how busy you are in your life, in your work, but try to take out some time for your health, as we can say. And see also, Coach Milind Kher is here, and he's set an example for work-life balance and also for your health. And also, I'm in one of the group with you, sir, where I daily get the nutrition news, how you have to fit healthy, how to maintain your health, how you have to maintain your mental health, and of course, the lovely recipes of breakfast which I get. It's really, really marvelous. So thank you so much for inspiring us, and to me also for be a fitness mantra to get it and to move on in life. So that's really great to know this, sir. Very, very, very fantabulous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, I would like to know, or just a request, to give the message to our audience who is just enjoying this lovely journey with us today.
Okay. Okay. So what I would like to tell everybody is that time is measured in terms of past, present, and future. Now the past is gone and we cannot change that. The future has still not come. So the only reality is the present. So what I think is carpe diem, seize the day and understand, as Eckhart Tolle said, the power of now. So if we are able to understand the power of now, and if we are able to live a life of integrity and empathy, I think then we are sorted, and we most certainly make it. So I would say just two principles you adopt in life: leadership by example and integrity of the highest order. If you live by these two, everything else will work out for you.
That's really, really great. And I'm sure the viewers who are watching us live, they are going to take one diary, one note, and they are going to jot down your all points are today, whatever you have given. And these are really golden nuggets today for everyone to lead an exemplary life, what they want to do, how to achieve their mission. And the best thing is now. The word is beautiful now. You have to live in the present, but that present is your now. So that's the lovely message today we have got on this beautiful journey with Milind Kher Sirji. And I am so happy. Heartfelt thanks to Sir for coming over here and taking out his precious time and rendered us today a lot of key takeaways and golden wisdom nuggets. So thanks to you once
Yeah.
again, sir.
Yeah. And thank you so much. Thanks, Business Power Academy, Netherlands. Thank you, Dr. Supriya Kumarvelan. Thanks to all of you for giving me such a wonderful platform, such a great opportunity to be able to showcase what I do and to spread my message to the world. Thank you.
My pleasure, sir. And a gratitude to my lovely and lively audience who always loves us, who always motivate, who always consistently and constantly inspire us. So thank you once again to the live viewers, lovely audience, for their continuous support, motivation. And I will say only one thing: stay happy, hale and hearty, and please take today's golden nuggets and always try to take out in your life and be the best version of yourself. Thank you
Sure.
so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.